Hello everyone and welcome back to Matterhorn. Yesterday, Bethesda announced that they will, once again, be hosting an E3 press conference. This is actually news in and of itself, as several companies, including both Sony and Electronic Arts, have decided to forego an E3 press conference this year. Bethesda's announcement that they were attending E3 included a nice dig at Walmart Canada, who leaked the impending announcement of Rage 2 last year. Here's what their announcement tweet said. Start speculating. Refresh Walmart Canada. Most importantly, save the date. Hashtag BE3 is coming on Sunday, June 9th at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. More details, including registration, are coming soon. Can't attend? We will be streaming the whole thing live. The real speculation starts with the image that they included with their tweet. It is actually a GIF with the letters hashtag BE3 written in stars twinkling. Below the letters, you can see a dragon, a cacodemon, and a host of other Bethesda characters standing on a field. So naturally, stars above, field below, there you have it, Starfield. Bethesda seems to be very strongly hinting that they will at least be providing some additional details about Starfield at E3. So, that is indeed my first prediction. For Starfield, we will see at least a trailer of some kind of story or gameplay. A teaser this brazen would only serve to anger people if there was nothing shown, and Bethesda, to be candid, can do without any more fan backlash, if you know what I mean. They know full well that everyone will read into this, and I'd venture to guess a record number of people will tune into the broadcast to see what Starfield is all about. This is a game approaching 7 years in the making, after all. So the combination of bright, twinkling stars and all these characters standing in a field means Bethesda is overtly letting everyone know to expect Starfield information at this event. Next, I believe that we will see some considerable changes related to Fallout 76. Bethesda recently released their roadmap for 2019, but we are in the very beginning of that roadmap with the recent release of Wild Appalachia last week. The second part of Fallout 76's roadmap, Nuclear Winter, is coming in summer, and I would venture to guess that we will already have information about that expansion prior to E3. It is possible that by summer Bethesda means July or August for Nuclear Winter, but I'd put my money on the big E3 reveal to be the Wastelanders expansion, currently targeted for the fall. I think Bethesda will reveal significant changes to the game, possibly adding human NPCs with the Wastelanders expansion. At this point, that is the main complaint many still have with Fallout 76, the lack of human NPCs. This greatly affects quests because you can only read so many terminals or listen to so many holotapes. People enjoy even basic text tree interaction with other in-game characters, and this is something Bethesda missed the mark on, and everyone let them know about it. So I think they really try to turn the tide of the game and focus on major changes coming in the fall and position this as almost a relaunch of the game. After all, Fallout is a huge franchise and Bethesda really needs to redeem the brand with last year's debacle. Luckily for Bethesda, the tide of public opinion is starting to shift thanks to their continuing efforts to improve the game, and also probably because Anthem came out and many gamers turned their ire in its direction. Beyond Fallout 76 and Starfield, among Bethesda Softworks developers there figures to be several announcements and new details shared. Bethesda has hinted that the main focus of the conference will be id Software's Doom Eternal. At QuakeCon last year there was a full reveal with extended gameplay of Doom Eternal, but nothing since then. I expect we will see a good 10 to 15 minutes of additional coverage for the game, as I would venture to guess it will be Bethesda's big 2019 holiday release. It has already garnered significant hype among fans as the follow-up to the amazing Doom 2016. Couple that with even Nintendo fans on board due to the impending Switch release of the game, and Bethesda and id Software have a surefire hit on their hands. I fully expect Bethesda to exploit the anticipation for Doom Eternal at E3. ZeniMax Online Studios will likely be revealing a new expansion for The Elder Scrolls Online. We see something new about every 6 months from them, so I think E3 is a good time to see what is coming next. The Elder Scrolls Online has really grown into a successful property for them, and many players will be excited to see what they have in store later this year. Arcane Studios hasn't released a game since Prey in May of 2017, so it is very possible that we see what they've been working on for the last 2 years. I think it may be a sequel to Prey, but then again, it didn't really sell all that well, so who knows. Bethesda may also give them another year of development before revealing what their next project is, but I'd keep my eye out. They are talented and Prey was a good game. We know that Machine Games is releasing Wolfenstein Youngblood this year, so we will almost certainly see a lot of information about the game at E3. I doubt that there are any additional Wolfenstein-related announcements, however. They have a VR game called Wolfenstein Cyberpilot coming as well, but that was recently in beta and the reviews weren't glowing, so I expect them to focus on Youngblood and its rumored additional cooperative play components. Finally, we come to Tango Gameworks, developers of The Evil Within 1 and 2. They too haven't released a game since 2017, so we may say what they have been working on for the last 2 years. If we do, I would bet that it will not be another sequel to the Evil Within series. After 2 games that were critically acclaimed but questionably financially successful, Bethesda may be pushing them in another direction. Still, like Arcane Studios, there's also a possibility that we don't see what they have been working on for yet another year. So that covers Bethesda Game Studios as well as all of the other companies that fall under Bethesda Softworks. I think the main focus of their E3 press conference will be Doom Eternal, followed by the huge updates planned for Fallout 76, with a new game reveal from either Arcane Studios or Tango Gameworks. Beyond that, I believe that Bethesda may announce a remaster or port of a game for the Nintendo Switch. I really think it could be a Fallout 3 remaster or a port of Fallout 4. Fallout 4 would be pushing the Switch to its absolute limits, but I do think it is possible. Otherwise, there could be something entirely new coming to the Switch. I just think that Bethesda seems to be pushing the platform pretty hard, and has now had a few more years to develop or port more games to it. In the end, all anyone really wants to see is some information about Starfield though, and I am fairly certain that we will. My last prediction is that Bethesda will not show anything related to The Elder Scrolls 6, but I do think that they will announce a release date for the console and PC ports of Elder Scrolls Blades, which should have already been released on mobile for at least a month or 2 by that time. So, there you have it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and as always, thank you so much for watching.